Murray had thought about playing baseball as he takes a snap on a 3rd and 2 and goes deep down the left side, and it's hauled in for the touchdown by DeAndre Hopkins. Great throw, great catch, got position on Dunbar for 35 yards.
You can question whether or not he got his beat down. I do not. This guy works the sideline better than any human being I think I have ever seen. He has made so many more catches within a couple yards of that boundary than almost anybody who's ever played the game, and just spectacular hands. He and Larry Fitzgerald.
Eyes on the quarterback to know when the ball is coming.
3rd and 14. Over the middle and making the grab at the goal line. Mooney in there. Touchdown.
That on a line, he didn't have a chance to adjust to the ball, and heck, talking about adjustment.
I wish I could tell you it's not.
The old yips. Here's a 1st and goal. And he's signaling as he backpedals to the 30. Oh, what a catch! Andrews secures it and shows the football to everyone. Touchdown, Baltimore.
This is what we call Lamar ball. Nothing's really there. Guys, move over there. All right. I'm going to high point this to the tallest player and one of the great tight ends in the National Football League, and no one would ever throw this ball into all this coverage. But if you do throw it, that's the exact spot you want.
Quarterback's legs. Quarterback's legs.
Fakes left, now taken off. Gonna run for it, he got it! And there he goes! Inside the 10, the 5! Oh, the play of the year in the NFL! Quarterback legs it was.
I said no spy on this play. I can't believe it. The rare mistake by Kansas City. There's times, and I told you in this game, they're going to use his legs.
Young looking for Thielen. He's got him at the 1. Did he get in? He did! Touchdown, Carolina! Well, this is just good pocket presence right now. He's hanging on to this ball. It's man-to-man coverage. Adam Thielen is on the corner route, but he puts this ball in a perfect spot. Out right in front of his face. Adam Thielen with a little reach at the game. Nice little touchdown there. They got to be feeling pretty good. Now I'm going to say confidently, Bryce is out. Bryce is out.
Stonehouse with pressure, a block. It's scooped up by the Bears. Back the other way. Jonathan Owens, touchdown Chicago. Blocked by Daniel Hardy, who just made the roster after a strong preseason. He had the block on Stonehouse.
You saw him overload on the right side and loop over to the left. Jonathan Owens becomes Johnny on the spot. The scoop and score. Well done by him.
Burrow to the end zone for the lead. Higgins. They beat Moss. Touchdown.
This is late hands. Wait till you see. He waits to the last possible second to lift his hands up. So right there, if you're Moss, you don't even think the ball's coming in his direction. He waited till the last possible moment.
A first down. Winston looking toward the end zone for Njoku. What a grab! Oh my! Eddie Jackson had no chance.
If you're Eddie Jackson, there he is, right in his hip, right there. But watch him go up over Jackson and grab that ball. Just an excellent play.
Eddie Jackson wanted a push off. He didn't push off.
To the Packers last year. But generally, it's been a safe haven for him. Blitz coming. Prescott sees it. Has a man in. Slam. Beautiful throw. Lamb gets away. CeeDee Lamb to the house. Touchdown.
Wow. Dallas needed that. One-on-one. A Debo throws it to CeeDee. Just an A throw.
and he's off to the races. What an answer.
3rd down and 1. Pitch to Freeman. Taking a long time to get there, and then he breaks free. Cuts back inside the 5 and traps a man for a touchdown.
Joe, they run the toss sweep here. Watch Royce Freeman's patience right there to be able to wait to hit that hole and then just carry him into the end zone. Look, he's heard all this talk about Philip Lindsay. His wingman says, hey, guess what? I got some game too.
He has been excellent in the red zone, and they've been good again tonight. Seattle's got to make a stop.
Amon-Ra St. Brown's going to throw it back to Goff. Who had that on the bingo card? Touchdown Lions.
It's a well-designed play. The action in the backfield gets everybody flowing. Trevis Gibson, number 50.
3rd and 2 for Green Bay. Fake to Jacobs. It's Reed. 1st down. Reed. Touchdown for the 2nd time on this Thanksgiving night. Seconds are served.
Special is to call it the blocker play and watch these guys block. This is Christian Watson outside, make the critical block on Storm Duck, and we talked about the run after catch by this guy right here, Jaden Reed. He is electric with the ball in his hand.
A handoff to Diggs. He threw one last week. Now he's going to run into the 5. Diggs, touchdown! Stephon Diggs!
Back to Taylor, and Taylor trying to put it away all by himself. Taylor into the open field one more time. Oh, what a stiff arm to loosen the load. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis, 70 yards. Jonathan Taylor having a day.
Rookie Gonzalez, watch Gonzalez, okay? He's going to come over and kick out, and they do a terrific job. Nelson and Ryman, bam. And there's nobody there. These safeties for the Titans are having a rough game with their angles and tackles.
3rd and 4. Blitz coming. Prescott throws backwards and intercepted. Jenkins has another one. Racing down the sidelines. Rayshon Jenkins is going to win it.
Wow. The ball gets deflected. Clearly caught by Rayshon Jenkins, who has had potentially the best game of his entire career. 2 interceptions, 18 tackles, a walk-off touchdown. You see the ball deflect right off Noah Brown. Picks it up clean out of the air. Well, we just said, did Jacksonville have one more play in them on defense?
Kelsey's in a slot to the right side. There's Mahomes. Fires it. Touchdown, Kansas City. Pacheco on the receiving end.
Wow. Andy Reid brought this play. Take a look over here. There's 4 guys, only 1 over here. You don't normally do that, but Pacheco's going to go right through the middle. And because they have not used this all year.
So 2nd down and 13. Oh, baby. Unbelievable. Jack Jones. They do it again. I mean, there are bad dreams, and there are crazy bad dreams. And for the Chargers, it's been that kind of a night.
This is unbelievable. It's like he was in the huddle. Look at him jumping. He reacts quicker than anybody from the offense. It's like he knew that with that motion, this is the play they run to get it to 30, and he said, not on my watch. He just stepped right in front of it, one-hands it, and walks into the end zone. They fake the handoff. Everett wide open. Touchdown, L.A.
It was good because Malik Hooker, 28, is going to try to come, and he's trying to get to Everett, but because of where he was.
You got Kyron Williams set out wide to the left. You've got Kupp in motion. Stafford looking one way, then the other. Throws caught. Demarcus Robinson having the night of nights. Touchdown.
See him looking right, comes back, has almost an outlet, puts it up in the air where 15 can climb, and it's away from the defender. So if he doesn't make the catch, it's an incompletion. And Sean McVay is loving that right there.
3rd down 10. 32 White going deep. Oh, he's got Chosen! Beating Surtain for 6. The former Robbie Anderson. Now Robbie Chosen. 62 points for the Dolphins.
They were really good down here in the red zone, limiting the touchdowns of Minnesota. This will be key again tonight.
Play action from Darnold. End zone. Touchdown Jefferson.
Well, Minnesota goes hard play fake with Sam Darnold, and you see the impact then that it has here on the safety, Kevin Byard, and then you've got receiver coming in behind it.
Tennessee still making it difficult on them to accumulate first downs.
We are in the flurry stage of this pass. Hauled in. Bourne redirects to the outside. Still going. Kendrick Bourne breaks away. Touchdown, Patriots.
This is where it really got interesting because it looked like he was going to be pushed over the sideline. Jayon Brown reaching out, and his balance and body on running backs, we always talk about contact balance.
As you expect the pass, but they're not going to be prepared for the run.
All right, here we go. Rattler throws, end zone, touchdown! Foster Moreau!
Nice rub route by Cedric Wilson. Foster Moreau cuts the route.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Jones steps up, launches downfield, and Slayton caught. Touchdown, Giants! And the New York Giants cash in the first deep strike of the season.
It's defense. You got a post here. Watch the middle field safety and Minkah Fitzpatrick. Watch him hesitate right here, thinking about coming across. That opens up the middle of the field, and then he makes a great throw by Daniel Jones to the middle, over the top. With the speed there, I tell you, Chris, Darius Slayton, he's that vertical. He's that one receiver that's that.
2nd and 12. Rodgers under pressure. Throws one-handed, caught. Wilson, touchdown.
This is what Garrett Wilson can do. This one-handed grab, pretty tight coverage, a risky effort by Petrie. He clearly goes for the football, and that's you're either going to make a play or you're going to give up a touchdown. Good job by Wilson.
Nick Sirianni is not a conservative coach, and they didn't like that one. 3rd and 22. Hurts looking end zone for Smith, and makes the adjustment. Did he get the feet in? Touchdown! What a catch!
I think the feet were more impressive than the catch of him being able to get those toes down once he brings the ball in right here. Watch how the left foot just goes dead to drag it across the grass. That's an unbelievable catch. He's the guy in critical and crucial moments.
We're down to 1:23 to go on a 2nd and 9. Pickett lines up a deep ball. Separation. Touchdown. George Pickens.
One more time, what did Kenny Pickett tell us in our meeting? If I see 14 matched up one-on-one, he gets the football. And how about Pittsburgh with the confidence in their second-year quarterback? In a situation like that where you're lining up a field goal to take the shot downfield, and he gets it done. This kid is a gamer late in contests. Remember how he beat Baltimore last year on a Sunday night with a late drive? Trying to do it again today.
His offense 2 out of 3 on 3rd down so far. Looks like maybe facing pressure. 49ers back out of it. Brissett given time over the middle. He gets picked off by Warner. Fred Warner climbs the ladder to get it. And now he sprints down the sideline. Inside the 10. He won't be denied.
That's an area this 49er defense has dominated over the years. Been a little bit down this year, but as long as they have Fred Warner on the field, he can make up for a lot of mistakes. He's one of the best defensive players in all of football.
49ers #1 in the NFL in interceptions the last 2+ years. And they forced Jacoby Brissett into his first one this year. That's the one thing with the Patriots. While they've not really done anything on offense, they've also not had too many negative plays on offense. That's only their second turnover. And it's points the other way.
In motion, Kenny McIntosh out of the backfield. Tomlinson a block. He's going deep and he's got him. DK Metcalf. That's 6. What a throw.
Well, they catch Holland. Holland is the safety. It's a cover 2 look. That little in and out move, that one step by Metcalf, making it look like it was going to be a dig route. That freezes Holland, and that's all Metcalf needs to run by him. That one step to the inside, Holland squares his shoulders, take it over the top.
Mayfield looks left all the way, single coverage, one-on-one. Oh, what a catch! Mike Evans fighting through Benjamin St-Juste for a 17-yard touchdown.
Who is just so good. I mean, Benjamin St-Juste plays this perfectly. Physical off the release, a lot of hand checking. Perfect throw by Baker Mayfield. Perfect throw. Late hands by Mike Evans. That's just great football on the outside.
But it's true. On first down at 20, Tannehill. Hilliard out of the backfield, up the sideline to the end zone for the second time today. Dontrell Hilliard, nary a giant near him as he walked in to give Tennessee the lead.
Tackle them in bounds. They're made to play in these styles. Now they can just unleash at the quarterback.
Half a minute, no timeouts. Daniels throws down the sideline for Terry McLaurin. McLaurin is loose. Lightning strikes twice in Washington.
Yeah, so let's go back to the touchdown. Watch Josh Butler and Jordan Lewis. Jordan Lewis just has to get more depth. Then Butler can't make the tackle. Then he's just off to the races. Just a complete and utter breakdown. They're worried so much about defending the sideline that they forget to just tackle him. They gotta go 30 seconds. They gotta go the length of the field for a touchdown. Just